recently received her 7th Golden Globe nomination for her acclaimed performance in the movie Birth. Please welcome Academy Award winner Nicole Kidman. So you opted to wear that?
Yeah, I thought the tube top didn't look so good.
No?
And it's a little chilly in here.
It is chilly in here. It's colder today just because it's cold outside, but it's normally not quite this cold.
Right.
I apologize. Would you like a blanket or a muffler or something?
I think I'll warm up.
Yeah, all right, good. And I was telling you in the hallway, I just saw Birth last night. I hadn't seen it before. You are remarkable in that. You're great in everything that you do. I just am constantly amazed by... The first time I saw you, and I'm sure it's not your first movie, but Dead Calm.
Oh yeah, no, that was pretty
was
much
it?
yeah.
What a great movie that was.
Yeah, that was, I remember when I got the role and I just couldn't believe it. It was one of those things where you just go, this is like a gift from heaven, because I was 18, I think, and I was asked to play older than I was, opposite Sam Neill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and Billy Zane was great in it. And
yeah,
really
we got to live on a boat for 3.5 months making that.
And did you get seasick or anything? Was that an easy thing for you?
Well, I learnt to sail, so I don't get any kind of motion sickness for some reason. I can withstand. I've been up in those planes and done the G-force thing. Have you ever done that?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
No. No.
Well,
why would you want to do that? Just to test it out?
Just
to see what you
I love doing dangerous things.
Really?
I mean, I'm a mother now, so I have to be more careful.
Movie studios are hearing you right now saying...
I do. I actually get banned from doing it when I'm making a film. I'm not allowed to skydive, which I love to do. I'm not allowed to dive with sharks, which I love to do. My kids have banned me from doing it too.
That's amazing. I never would think of you as a thrill seeker like that you would do stuff like... And swimming with sharks, like in a cage or actually...
I have not done that one yet. I really want to do that with the great whites, where you go down. They asked me to go to the Galapagos Islands and swim with the sharks there, which I'm considering.
Yeah.
I have to get permission from a 10-year-old and a 12-year-old.
Yeah, exactly.
A possessive 10-year-old.
Are your kids like that? Do your kids love scary things, and are they?
Connor, who's my son, pretends to like it, but then he gets up there and he's like,
yeah,
starts heavy breathing.
But does he snowboard and skateboard and stuff like that?
Yeah, they're pretty good athletes. Well, obviously, look at their dad. So, you know, they're much better athletes than me.
So they're forced to, basically.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. And your daughter, does she like that, or is she?
No, she's more like the creative one who's like, I don't want to. I mean, she's 12. You never want to do anything at 12 except sit on the computer and on the phone. Do they know their parents are huge? I mean, are they aware, or is it just kind of like, well, these are my parents. They don't know anything to compare it to. They're embarrassed. They are. They're very embarrassed. They actually deny us. Which is okay. I mean, I go, it's all right, it's all right. They try to change their last name and sort of, they go, shh, and don't come, whatever you do, don't come.
Isn't that hilarious how kids will be opposite of whatever you know, most kids would be thrilled.
Oh, I go to Connor's soccer game and Bella's there on the sidelines and she's like, don't touch me. And I'm like, okay. Then I tease her and kiss her and she gets really angry. Anyway, she's going to kill me because I'm not actually allowed to talk about them.
All right. Well, then...
So I'm in huge trouble now.
Well, did you split time, obviously, with them? And what did you do for the holidays? Were you here?
I took them to the Lakers game on Christmas Day, which was a really good thing to do.
I think I heard about that.
Oh, no.
Yeah. No, I just did. That's all. It's just somebody said that you...
I mean, it's really hard because you try not to get them photographed and stuff. I'm very, very, very protective.
Well, Michael Jackson, you can put masks on him, you know. You can...
They really let me do that.
I mean, there's things you can do.
No, they're the opposite. They're like, we want to be photographed. I'm like, cut it out.
So they want to be photographed, but they don't
like the idea of being on TV, you know.
But they don't want to. They got to take the good with the bad, then. Not that there's any bad in it at all.
Just try to explain that to a 10-year-old.
I will. What's her
good
number?
and bad.
She likes to be on the phone. I'll call her right now. And I'll say, Bella? Is it Bella?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bella.
I'll just say, Bella, we were just talking about you on TV.
I'll be dead. Don't ever do this to me.
I will. I'll call her.
I'm dead.
Let me know if you change your mind. Now, and how do they feel about, are they jealous at all, like if you work with other kids and they play your kids? Really?
Yes, yeah. You know, it's hard, particularly when they were younger, because I did a film, The Others, where I had 2 children in that, and they kind of... oh, no.
That's how heavy your hair is.
Stop.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. Gosh.
Big star hair.
Yeah. Brutal.
The average person's hair is not that heavy.
That's why I have this terrible laugh sometimes.
That's a great laugh.
Where I honk.
No.
And I'm really trying to get out of the habit of doing it.
We'll make bumper stickers up that says, honk if you love Nicole.
Oh, dear.
So anyway, so they don't like you being a mom.
What were we talking about?
Your kids, and that they get jealous of other kids.
Oh, if they're not in the film, and you're having other children play your children. But of course, yeah.
So, but no, do they want to be on? Do they?
Got to get off them, Ellen.
Okay, we
Move
will.
on.
Fine, we'll go to commercial. Let's go. We're back with Nicole Kidman. So now, I always forget, because in birth you don't have the accent either. I really forget that you're Australian, because it's so easy for you to drop it. But then it goes right back to being. Is that the
It adjusts.
Uh-huh.
Whatever country I'm in. No, I mean, because I play so many different characters I do, you learn very early on that as an Australian actress you're going to have to do accents.
Yeah, so when you're younger, because you have to kind of, that part of your brain, it develops early. So if you don't do that early on, it's hard for you to grasp.
I don't know. I don't think I did it when I was younger.
Really?
No.
Because I can't do it to save my life. I have the worst, I can't, if I tried to copy you right now.
Well, the Australian accent's the hardest accent to do. That and South African.
Yes, I don't know how you can do it at all. All right. I know, it's horrible.
Don't try that anymore.
No, I know. That's what I'm just trying to prove a point.
But can you do English accent?
I can't do anything at all. If I would try to it would go different places, of course.
Not so good.
I know it. And part of that, I was trying to go into Irish. That's where I started. I was trying to go with Irish, and it didn't. Okay, but here's you and Naomi Watts. You're a whole bunch of, what is it, a gaggle of you? What's it called when there's a bunch of Australians? A pride of Australians?
Maybe a gaggle.
A gaggle of
kind of is appropriate. Yeah, we've known each other. I mean, I've known Russell Crowe since I was about 17, and Naomi as well. Naomi since I was 15.
But how do you all know each other? Just because it's a big country. It's like,
yeah, it's sort of odd, I have to say, that but we've remained friends through this whole period. I'm going back to Australia to do a film with Russell. Next month.
Next month?
Yeah.
And what's the film?
It's called Eucalyptus, which is the name of the Australian trees, eucalyptus. I mean, it sounds terribly boring.
We have them here, too.
About trees.
They're not your trees. We have them.
Yes, they are our trees.
Yeah.
They're out. We brought them to you.
You did?
Yeah. I was actually born, though, I say we. I was born in Hawaii, so I'm kind of a mix of...
Oh, how long did you live in Hawaii?
I lived in Hawaii a year and then Washington, D.C. for 2 years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I have dual citizenship.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Now, and so you, and is this brand new, the Chanel No. 5 ads, or is this, how long has this been going on, the campaign?
Put that down.
Why?
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
I did it with Baz Luhrmann, who did Moulin Rouge, and he directed, yeah, it's great.
That's great.
But that's the print ad. They did a TV commercial of it, which I would normally never do a TV commercial, but he wanted to direct it. So I
that's
thought,
a pretty cool director, Baz Luhrmann.
Yeah,
they're talking to me about Chanel No. 6 right now, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. I might not. I don't know.
You could get the Coco campaign.
Yeah, I'll do cocoa or I'll do hot chocolate. I don't care. I don't care. It's a clip from Birth, and congratulations on the Golden Globe nomination. You absolutely deserve it. Your performance in that is so good. There's so many scenes in there that stood out for me, and that was one of them that I just watched you, and there's not one false moment. You just see people working, and you just see that you're just raw and telling a story in every single thing you do, in the hours and everything that you do. You're so good. So
I think when you love what you do, you're in a very good position, you know. And I absolutely love to act. So I'm very lucky just to have the opportunity to play really complex, interesting women.
Yeah. Well, in that movie, tell people if you can briefly what it's about. It's a very interesting idea.
Well, the movie starts with a 10-year-old boy coming into my apartment. We're having a birthday party for my mother, and he sort of finds his way into the apartment. And he basically says, "Come with me, could I speak to you for a moment?" And everyone's like, "What?" And he takes me into the kitchen and he says, "I am your dead husband, and I've come back for you." And he's 10 years old, and my husband died 10 years ago. And that's how the film starts.
Yeah, and it sounds crazy. This is the little boy. What's his name? Cameron Bright?
Cameron, yeah.
He's brilliant in this, isn't he?
Because he has to walk the line of being a child and a man. And you're never sure. I won't sort of give it away for you, but it's sort of, I am in this still after 10 years of losing my husband, even though I'm sort of engaged to be married to somebody else, I'm still in love with him. And I'm still grieving for him, even though 10 years has passed. So it's almost like I want to believe desperately that this really is him and that he has come back for me. Yeah,
and the end is a very interesting twist to it also. But yeah, it's really and beautifully shot. Just the colors, the wallpaper of the sets, and I just...
Yeah, very sort of muted and...
Yeah.
But the director is extremely talented. He's new. He did a film, Sexy Beast, and he's English.
Which was great, with Ben Kingsley. Yeah.
And actually, the complete opposite in terms of just style and everything. And I think that's what makes a great director, when you see the diversity and what they're able to do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's really, especially knowing that he did that other film, which was totally different, Sexy Beast.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, and are you, where are you going next? You said you're doing the Russell Crowe thing, but aren't you going to do something with UNICEF or?
I'm actually going to go to Indonesia, because I am a goodwill ambassador for UNICEF.
That's great. Good for you.
So I'm going to go in the 3rd week of January to try and keep everybody aware of what's going on, and my sister is going to go with me. So there we go. We're going to go and do that. So.
Good for you. Now, we have to go to Jimmy Buffett. Are you a parrot head, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. Do you know what that is?
No.
You're sorry you said it now.
Uh-oh.
We'll show you what you have to do now that you've said it.
Oh, no.
This is a surprise. I don't think they knew you were going to be here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, surprise. Well, I see you from time to time, but I haven't seen you here on the show in like 8 years. It's been 8 years.
That's what they told me. I couldn't believe it was that long.
I couldn't either. You didn't, I don't think you had 2 children before.
No, I wasn't married either.
No, you hadn't met, I think you met Keith like right after you were on the show. So your daughters are how old now?
2 and 4.
2 and 4. And one is Sunday Rose?
Sunday Rose and Faith Margaret.
And Faith Margaret.
Southern names.
And
they're both born in Nashville, and we live in Tennessee now, so.
And what is their accent? Are they confused by? Do they have a twang and then once in a while talk? No, that's not you. I'm bad at accents. How do they sound?
They have a mix of Australian and Southern, which is really cute. But my mum always says I can't understand her, because she's like, y'all. She says, hey y'all, to her grandparents, you know. So.
That's cute.
Yeah,
that's really cute. Yeah, my niece.
And the baby, of course, is still.
Not talking yet?
Like, the accent is baby accent.
Yeah.
That's baby accent. But I understand everything she says.
What did she say just now then?
She said, I love you, Mummy.
Oh. It's all about love. It's weird because my niece is Portia's brother and his wife have a little girl. She's 4, and same thing. She has a weird Australian kind of an American accent, and it's really, really interesting to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Keith is a good dad. How is he as a dad?
Oh, divine.
Yeah.
That's very much our life.
Oh,
That's him.
how lucky
Yeah, they play
are
guitar
they?
and dance, and that's his pickup truck. And
Now, Sunday Rose is the 4-year-old, right?
she's the one going, ah!
Yeah. Does she sing?
Yeah, she does actually. She's got really good pitch. I mean, I don't know that, but that's what I've been told.
Right.
So she sings.
So maybe she'll sing.
Huh?
Maybe
I'd love it.
Yeah?
I mean, the great thing about being married to a musician, I don't know if anyone in the audience is, but you have music in the house all the time. So you just, there's something very, just very joyful about having music, because Keith can play pretty much any instrument.
Yeah.
So he'll just play piano at sort of 7 a.m. in the morning, and that's what we have, we have breakfast around the piano, and
Wow.
so it's very much a part of our life.
Well, it's not just music, it's Keith. It's not, it's like Keith Urban and music. So that's pretty impressive. And how did y'all meet?
We met at this thing called G'day LA. I think it's called G'day USA now. Mm-hmm. But we met and kind of, we have different perspectives on it. I'm like, you didn't love me at first sight. You didn't even notice me. And he's like, yes, I did. I just didn't let on. But we kind of met, and then about 4 months later, he called me. So
4 months later?
yeah, that's a long time.
That's
right?
a long time.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, you didn't really like me when you first met me.
That's really playing it cool
But
to
he
wait
was
that
kind
long.
of, he said he had other things he had to take care of.
Oh.
Guys, right?
Yeah.
Men.
Oh, I know. So let's talk about, you just finished playing Grace Kelly, or you're still doing it?
No, I literally finished, I flew back from France yesterday, and I finished the night before.
Wow, you must
Yeah.
be exhausted. Are you exhausted?
Yeah, I'm a little exhausted,
Thanks for being
but
here.
I'm here.
Yeah, and how was that? That's amazing. How was that taking on such a huge role?
It was daunting because she's so, oh gosh, I feel like I don't look anything like her, but I'm really trying. But I just love her. And I grew up with, my mom was of the generation where Grace Kelly was sort of, there was Marilyn and Grace Kelly, and you were always asked, they were always, which one do you love more, Grace or Marilyn? And my mom was a Grace woman. So for me to be able to suddenly have that role, it's sort of fulfilling a thing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The thing about you is you commit so much. I mean, every film you're in, I just watch you disappear into a character, which is, sort of the goal. And you're nominated for Paperboy. You were so brilliant in that. Zach was on the show after I saw it.
Right.
And if you didn't see her in Paperboy, I mean, it's an intense movie. It's really...
It's pretty out there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you were amazing. You were amazing. And so you're nominated for a Golden Globe for that. Congratulations on that. And...
Yeah, it was, that for me, the great thing about that is that, as an actor, you look for roles that you haven't played, and I'd never played anything like that. So I was in a position of being able to really stretch myself. And the same thing with Grace Kelly. I mean, as much as I've played characters that are refined before, I've never played a princess. And to play her was, it was a stretch for me. I had to train for it. There was all this sort of particular way of walking and behaving and the voice and all that. But I love all that. I love being able to, I think because at acting school, you get told your job as an actor is to transform yourself, is to become the character, rather than you making the character you, do you know? So you have to kind of do everything you can so that the ultimate compliment is, I didn't see you in there.
Yeah. Well, I will say, in Paperboy, I didn't see you in there. I really didn't. I mean, you
Thank
really
you.
were unbelievably brilliant in that film. We are back with Nicole Kidman, and you are, as I said, a global ambassador for Swiss Wellness. And tell everybody what it is. These are vitamins right here. I think they have a lot of different things going on, but tell everybody.
Well, basically, I'm their global ambassador for, I've just become it. They're an Australian company that is going global now. And I think they're sort of February this month, they become available in the States.
In the United States?
Yep. And, you know, I really believe in staying healthy. I obviously have 2 little girls that I now have to live a long life for. So, you know, it's taking care of yourself, and this is something that I really believe in.
Yeah, and so do I, because as you know, I am also partnering with Swiss, and I love it because they're an Australian company, and they want to help me get to Australia, and so I am actually, for the first time in my life, going to Australia in March.
So I cannot believe you've never been.
I know. I'm going in March, and I'm going to shoot a bunch of stuff in Melbourne and in Sydney, and we're going to do tape pieces and meet the fans and hang out. Here's why I haven't been. I've wanted to go, long before I met Portia, I've wanted to go to Australia, but especially since the show, I shoot in the winter, which is summer there, and in the summer when I have off, it's winter there.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go in the summer, and I never, that's why.
But it's mild. The winters are mild.
Mild? Nothing's mild in Australia. Everything is, it's an intense country, right?
It isn't it? Well, the environment can be intense. Yeah.
But it's beautiful. So what should I?
Beautiful.
Sydney and Melbourne is where, and where should I go?
In Sydney and Melbourne?
Yeah.
Or can you? Because there's another place called Kununurra, but that's a whole different thing. But that's some of the most beautiful territory.
Kununurra?
Kununurra.
Where's Kununurra?
Kununurra is where I shot a film called Australia there.
Oh, well,
and
that's gorgeous. Yes.
Actually, I actually say that's how I got pregnant, is because I swam in the swimming holes there, which are very kind of magical and.
Well, if I get pregnant, it's real
magical. I couldn't get pregnant my whole life.
I'm gonna go
So you
swim
never
there.
know. Go to Kununurra.
I'm gonna swim, and if I get pregnant, everyone can just go. Wow.
But in Sydney and Melbourne, I would say go to the beaches, obviously in Sydney.
Yep.
And there's great food.
Yep.
And
there's a bird there that, what's it called?
Kookaburra.
And how does that sound? Do it.
And that's a lot. Yeah. And that's how you. That's it's the laughing kookaburra.
All right. Well, here's the thing. We're talking about Australia, and I
Yes.
want to give one person in the audience a chance to win a trip to Australia, because I think. So let's walk over here. I got to figure this out.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out the best way that I can pick one person, and obviously it's hard to pick one person because everybody's like, well, why didn't you pick me? And my birthday happens to be on Australia Day.
I know, that's amazing.
Isn't that weird that my birthday is on Australia
Which is
Day?
a public holiday there.
Oh, well, then I should have a public holiday here.
Yeah, I think.
From now on, it shall be. And for my birthday, I like to give gifts, right? Everybody knows that. So what I decided instead is everyone here is going to Australia. Just joining us from home, we just announced that Swiss will be sending me and this entire audience to Australia. Wow.
Amazing.
That's amazing. It always feels good in here, but it feels extra good right now. There's a lot of. All right, so here's what's going to happen. That's 400 tickets, 400 four-star hotel rooms for a 7-day, 6-night trip to Australia. Thank you Swiss is right.
Yeah.
You can go
Amazing.
to either Sydney or Melbourne, and you can go anytime you want between now and November. Everyone will fly on Australia's #1 airline, Qantas, which is amazing. I'll be going in March, and we'll be filming in all sorts of wonderful places there. I'll be swimming in that pregnant pool. And, oh, it's good to see you. You have not been here since we gave the audience tickets to go to Australia. That was fun. So, did you watch the scary thing, the haunted house we sent Andy and Jack? Do you like to get scared?
I do actually. That's why I made this movie.
Yeah.
Because I like to make things that
It's
scare
not a scary.
people.
It's a thriller. It
This
is
is
a
a
little.
thriller, yeah.
It's creepy at times.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And there's twists where you go.
Lots of. I know. Lots of twists and turns. And
I hope you do that.
Yeah. Now, will you go through a haunted house for Halloween? Will you do that?
We actually did a huge party a couple of weeks ago. We built a haunted house, but it was a haunted house for 5-year-olds.
Oh,
that was a
so
little.
what kind of scary things happened for the 5-year-olds?
We had a mad scientist who had sort of fake eyeballs, and you know, and then we had a ghost, and we had me dressed up as the Wicked Witch, and I'm pretty scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, as a wicked witch. And so.
Well, I can do a cackle. You know, my daughters love it. They
Let me
go,
hear it.
Oh gosh, I knew. I was like,
You just
I
said-
walked into that
You just said you could do it.
one. All right, here we go. Little girls, come here.
You're a real
And
witch.
my kids then go, no, stop,
yeah.
stop, bring mummy back.
Yeah, and then you keep doing it to scare them.
No, then I stop.
No, you
'Cause-
stop. Well, that'd be mean.
Yeah.
And I understand you have a menagerie, or you want to have a menagerie. And what do you have right now, animal-wise?
We have a bunny,
One bunny?
one male bunny.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
get a female. And
No,
you
no,
have
no, no.
millions and millions of bunnies.
No female bunnies
What's
coming near him.
What's the bunny's name?
Bunny Foo-Foo.
Bunny
I
Foo-
did not name him.
I believe you did. And then what else do you have besides Bunny Foo Foo?
We have Reg the Fourth, which is our fish.
One fish?
Which, if you ask Sunday and Faith,
It's the
the
first?
same. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But between Keith and I, it's Reg the Fourth.
Is it a goldfish?
It's a red fish.
Gold. Did you paint a goldfish red? Or,
It just came red, and
I
then
see,
we
I
go
see.
and search
So you
for.
just
As
have
soon as
one.
that fish, we go, uh-oh.
Yeah.
You know, when you come out.
They
and
look exactly alike. They'll
yeah.
never know.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I think I know what kind of. It's a Siamese fighting fish, or no, or a goldfish?
You can't have another one like
Yeah,
it.
so it's a Siamese fighting fish.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Good on you, Ellen.
Yeah, thank you. I know my
You
fish.
solved the mystery.
Yes, it's in a little tiny bowl by itself. They're
Yes,
always separated.
yeah.
Yeah, because if you get another one, yeah, exactly. And this is, when I see you and Keith, first of all, I adore Keith. I think he is the greatest, sweetest guy, and the couple, you're just a great couple. I think Keith was performing here when you were shooting that movie, and he was doing Idol, he was touring, and he was flying to Europe to see you for a weekend and flying back.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is amazing. And a lot of people have a 2-week rule, but for
No.
him to fly that, and he writes you love letters every single day.
I write him things too.
All right, well, every single day, do you write him things?
No, he doesn't write them every single day. When we're apart, we do that. Yeah.
Every single day.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
That's really adorable.
I have to say, I love saying this because he should be, just adored. And he has been so good to me, for 9 years. But for the last sort of month, which has been a really tough time for me, to have, when you have your partner who just literally carries you through a tough time, and he's been amazing to me. I recently lost my father, and to have my husband just step up, in that way, it makes me cry. He's amazing.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
I will keep. Yeah.
there's nothing better than having your pal to hold you up
Yeah.
through times like
And
that.
literally, at times, and I don't know. I mean, we all go through terrible things at different times in our lives. But to be literally carried by your partner,
Yeah.
physically at times, because I was so devastated, it's just like, I'll do anything for that man. So.
Well, you both do anything for each other. I am so sorry for your loss, and I understand that you are so touched when people come up to you and actually say that to you, that a lot of people don't want to be approached, but you really, it means something to you.
Yeah, I mean, I've realized we don't talk about it enough in terms of our society, I think, you know, because at some point in our lives we're going to go through, everybody loses their parents, and it's awful. I'm sorry to bring everybody down, but I'm at the same time trying to navigate through something right now, and I'm amazed when people reach out, because it's an awkward thing at times, but to have people go, I'm so sorry for your loss, that the power of that, and even a note or anything, which I've gotten so much love from people.
Just the sharing, I think that is important, because it's love.
So important in this world now.
Whenever it's coming from a place of love, it's support. And
there's something about when you realize someone else has gone through a similar thing or is going through a similar thing, it really connects you.
Yeah, and you're not bringing us down, by the way. We are sending you love. We're sending you a whole bunch of love. That's Nicole Kidman. And before I go to sleep, you were so good in this. You're so good in this, and it's such a great, it's the kind of movie where you think, you don't know what's going on, and then you go, oh, I know what's going on, and you're like, oh, I don't know what's going on, and you're like, oh, now I know, oh, no, I don't. Like, tell people what it's about.
It's a woman who wakes up and realizes that she's lost 20 years of her life, where she can't remember what's happened for the past 20 years. And you realize that she wakes up every morning and has this experience. And has to decipher who she is and where she is and why she's there and who she's married to. And I'm not describing it well, but there's many twists and turns in terms of her trying to piece together her life.
Yeah, every morning her husband has to say, this is who you are, this is who you are.
And it's an actual, there's an amnesia that is classified, that is actually this.
It's amazing to wake up every day.
I didn't want to do it if it wasn't something that could actually exist and happen to somebody.
Yeah, it would be scary to have that, to wake up, because it's just, you don't know who to trust and what's real. And anyway, it's really, really good. So we're going to play a game before you go. You live in Nashville, and you're married to a Grammy Award winning country music star. So we thought we would play a game, and it's called Country Song or Country Wrong. And so we're going to see the name of a song, and we're going to say if it's a country song or country wrong. Okay. Ready?
I better win this.
All right, yeah, you better. Her teeth were stained, but her heart was pure.
Oh.
I'm going to say wrong, yeah. Oh, it's a song. That's the thing about these country songs.
I was too confident with that, right?
That, I know.
No.
That for sure didn't seem like a song to me. All right, the next one? Mm-hmm. She got the gold mine and I got the shaft.
Oh, come on. I'm waiting for you.
Well, I think it should be a song. I'm going to say yes. You're going to say, no. All right. Come on, that's too good. What's the next one? Ever since I said I do, there's a lot of things you don't.
That has to be.
That has to be a song, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The next one. Don't cry on my shoulders because you're rusting my spurs. I think that's wrong, too. Yeah. Yeah.
You still won.
Yeah. No, it was a tie. You won, actually. Before I Go to Sleep opens in theaters tomorrow. You should really go see it. It's good. It's really good. We'll be back. Did you pick those from my bushes?
I did.
I didn't even know they were growing.
I didn't have time to go to the market, so I was back there picking up some fresh produce from your bushes.
Oh, thanks for
that.
You're welcome. You're welcome in my bushes anytime. Thanks. You're from the bush, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
Originally.
Yeah. It's good to have you here. Thanks for being here, and you can take that home, sure.
Okay,
but
thank
you must
you.
be here for some other reason. What are you doing here?
I'm actually here because I have the most adorable movie out right now.
Yes, you do.
That I want people to go see, called Paddington. So
Yeah.
I'm here.
You got Pharrell's hat on. He's wearing Pharrell's hat.
He does.
Yeah.
I never thought that.
Yeah. So this must be, your daughters must love that you're doing this movie. I mean, they know the books, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, that was originally why I sort of jumped at the chance, because I haven't done a kids movie for so long, and
Yeah.
so I really wanted to do it. And
So, what? Do they like the fact that you're bad, though?
they had trouble with that at first.
Yeah, you're a villain.
Yeah, I'm the villain in the movie,
Yeah.
and I have a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, and so they were pretty wigged out by that. They wanted me to be the mummy in the movie,
Yeah.
the bear's mummy. But they sort of now understand that it's all fun.
Yeah.
And my 6-year-old's particularly sort of, she loves the blonde wig that I wear, as you can see.
Does she go around telling everybody that her mommy's in the movie?
Yeah, she does actually. They both do. And as I've really got kind of brownie points right now at school.
Yeah.
Because the kids know who I am.
Yeah, because
in kindergarten.
Right, because the movies that you've done, they have never seen.
No.
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 No. It's a very different role for you right now.
Yeah.
But now you've got like a very diverse audience. You've got like kindergartners who know who you are.
Yeah, who sort of stare at me and go,
Scared of you. Yeah.
But it's amazing how kids are really intrigued by villains.
Yeah.
You know, they're sort of drawn. They find it fascinating and kind of, I suppose, enticing.
Yeah.
So they're sort of drawn to you and repelled at the same time.
Yeah, which is scary.
Yeah.
You don't want them to be drawn to things that repel them, but... So the Golden Globe nominations were announced this week, and I want to call and congratulate a friend of mine, and because the movie is fantastic that she was in. She was fantastic. I'm calling Nicole Kidman. Oh, well.
Hello.
Hey, Nicole.
Hi.
Hey, it's Ellen. How are you? I was just gonna keep talking like that the whole time.
Oh my gosh. I just hung up on you.
You just hung up on me. I was going to talk like that the whole time to you.
How are you?
I'm good. You look fantastic. Congratulations on the nomination.
Thank you.
And when the movie is called Lion, and Portia and I were looking at it going, you looked so young. We couldn't get over how young you look in every scene. The flashbacks, the supposed current, all of it. It's amazing. Tell everyone, it's a true story. It's amazing.
It is. It's a story about a little boy, an Indian boy who gets lost in India. It's very, very sad, but very uplifting as well. And then he finds his way home. I play his adoptive mother, who's just divine, and she's a person called Sue Briley, who I love.
You're getting ready for the holidays, I'm
Yeah.
sure. And what does everybody want? What do the girls want?
What do they want? They sort of want American Dolls, and they want candy, and they want, they want.
Yeah.
The one thing we are doing, actually, which I just read an article on, which was a great thing to do, is where they get to choose a charity to donate to, and then we donate.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I think that was really good.
That's
So,
fantastic.
and they get to go online and choose it. So,
And Keith, what will he get you?
get me?
Yes.
We don't give each other gifts at Christmas.
Really?
No.
See, Portia and I say that, but then it always
Yeah,
ends
then
up...
you sneak in a little
Yeah, like, do you
something.
think you'll end up getting him something even though you both say you're not?
I'll kiss him and.
Oh. Like, that doesn't happen every day.
He's in Australia right now on tour, so, and the girls and I are here, and we're flying to him tonight. So, we're his present.
That's right. That's all they need. All right. Thank you so much for being here, and congratulations again. It's so fantastic.
Thank
the movie
you.
is called Lion, and it is in theaters now. Really check it out. It's a beautiful, true story. We'll be back. Hello. good to see you.
Hi, Ellen.
Congratulations.
So good.
Oh, well, thank you very much. This is what, your 4th nomination, Academy Award?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Amazing.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
If you have not seen the movie Lion, you should. I highly recommend it. It's a beautiful story. We talked about it last time you were here. It's a true story, and so congratulations.
Yeah, we're so happy that the film is actually, people are seeing it and
Yeah.
loving it.
Yes, and they should see it, and they should love it. They must. So you won for hours?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you remember, because it seems like it would just be a slow motion kind of like experience to walk up on stage, and do you remember winning? Do you remember your speech?
Yeah, I sort of have snippets of memory of it, and I've actually never rewatched my speech. Can you believe that? So, but it's like a dream when you win something like that, because there's so many people watching, and it's sort of, I didn't expect it because I hadn't won certain other awards, and so I was sort of blindsided by it, but at the same time, just beyond thrilled. It sets in about a year later. You go, oh, I won that.
Yeah. But especially then when you're nominated again, and then you're thinking, well, should I be in that same headspace of not thinking about it and not expecting to win, or should I prepare something? What do you do? Will you prepare something this time?
No.
No. And just...
I don't, yeah, for me, I mean, I don't think I'm going to win, so, but at the same time, I have that superstitious thing where I go, no, don't prepare anything. And also be willing to speak from the heart.
Right.
I'm fine with that, you know.
Yeah.
I did leave out my dad in that speech, though, which is the reason I so badly wanted to win another one, so I could thank him.
Yeah. Just for that one reason? Yeah.
I was so, like, focused on thanking my mum.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to thank her because she was the one that was sitting right there, and you know, there's something about that mother-daughter relationship. And my dad was the kind of dad, he's not alive anymore, but the most beautiful man where none of that was important to him. So he was sort of always like, oh, don't worry about me, don't worry about me, thank your mother.
That's really
and so I did, I thanked my mother profusely.
Well, he knows.
Huh?
He knows
He
you love him,
does
and
know.
he knows that you thank him every day.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
So you and Keith are the most adorable couple. I mean, you really are just genuinely in love and crazy
Yeah.
about each other. And
are.
he'll be at the Grammys this weekend. You'll be in London, right?
Yes.
And so you won't be together.
But the reason I'm in London is because I got nominated for a BAFTA, which is the British Academy.
Yes.
The equivalent of the Academy Awards here, but it's in Britain, and it's on the same night as the Grammys.
Well,
So when it came out, I was like, oh my gosh, I got nominated for a BAFTA. And then we were like, it's on the 12th. Uh-oh. And then Sunday, who's our daughter, was like, I'll go with Dad to the Grammys.
of course you will.
I'm like, no, 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 no.
Oh, she can't go?
Because she's 8 and they use inappropriate language, Ellen.
I have, by the way, I have what they drew me. Your kids, both of them drew me the cutest little thing. They're in my dressing room. I have them up on my wall.
Do you?
Yes,
Still?
I do. I still kept them up there.
I didn't bring anything else for you. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
Well, I'll take them down. So Keith posted a picture of when you first met. Did you? You
God.
obviously saw this picture.
When did he post that?
This. I don't know. I just
People
saw.
are like, oh.
I just.
And how did we end up together?
You were. It was love at first sight.
Yeah. Well, we met, and that night, the craziest thing is to have a photo of when you first met. Someone just took that photo and sent it to us. But I remember thinking I had such a crush on him, and he wasn't interested in me.
That's not true.
It's true.
Really?
He didn't call me for 4 months. Why is it?
But how is that possible? And did he explain why he did? He must have just been shy. He must have been overwhelmed with emotion.
Maybe, I don't know.
You haven't talked about it? You've obviously talked
There's
about it.
certain things, and I think anyone in a marriage would agree with this. You just leave that. We're here now, and it's all good.
Well,
we don't need to hash up all
really?
that stuff,
Well,
right?
clearly
So
you
I
didn't-
should just shut my mouth.
I don't know. Seems like he didn't like you, but that's that you would stay with him is weird. I think Well, I'll ask him.
I think he was shy.
Yeah, I think so too, because really, y'all are adorable together. So, okay, so you're in this new, like a mini-series for HBO, right?
Yeah.
Would you call it that? And there are 7 hours, and
Yeah.
I have watched the first 2, and I can't wait to watch the rest. Explain what the show is about, if you can. It's hard.
Yeah, it's 5 women. We have children and in first grade, and it's the first day of school, and then it's everything that unfolds from that. But it's really, it's complicated, it's funny, it's with Reese Witherspoon, who's one of my closest friends. And she's amazing in it. She is so good in this thing.
Well, everyone is, and Shaylee...
Shay is divine, Shailene Woodley, and Zoe Kravitz.
And Laura Dern.
Laura Dern.
And, well, but we can get, because it's the very first episode, someone dies, someone's killed, and someone...
Can we say that?
Yes, that's the
yeah,
very
yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who died, and you don't know who did it. But it's a very competitive, and it's set in Monterey, which is beautiful there. Did you really shoot in Monterey?
Yeah.
It looked like you did. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. So it's a very upscale, and these women are very sophisticated and wealthy, and about the competition of kids in school. So it's very relatable.
That's how it starts,
Yes.
but then it's sort of, the tone of it's really interesting because it's funny yet it's scary, and it's also it makes you, hopefully, emotionally, you attach to these women. And
Alexander Skarsgård is your husband.
yes,
And he's fantastic.
yes.
Yeah.
Why are you looking like that?
Why are you looking that way? I'm saying that he's fantastic. What's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
Because everyone always asks me about him.
Oh,
But,
well, I'm not asking like that. I'm
No.
just, I'm just saying that he's great.
yes, he's very good in it.
Yes.
But I mean, as it unfolds, you see, it's a really complicated.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't.
He does not look like
He
that.
does not look like that anymore. He still looks good, but he does not look like that.
Definitely not like
Yeah.
that.
All right. The premiere of Big Little Lies airs Sunday, February 19th on HBO, and we'll be right back. I'm so excited you're here to tell you in person how great, I mean, I've told you before, but how great Big Little Lies. I don't know if did you watch Big Little Lies? You're so good in that. I mean, a great cast, but you're so exceptional in it. Really, really good.
It was I mean, that was an amazing thing to be able to get that made because that was Reese and I who, some of you have seen it, but Reese Witherspoon and I produced and managed to get this TV show made, and it was a huge success.
Yeah.
But I always say that's when women choose to combine their power, they can get things done. Am I right?
Yep. You were right.
Yeah.
And when did you realize how successful it was?
Well, it was weird because when it first came out, I remember calling going, oh, I was hoping it'd be a little bit more successful, or, I mean, I was like, oh, maybe it's not going to hit the place we really wanted it to hit. And then it just started to snowball. And the great thing was, because it was on HBO, everyone had to wait each week to see the next step. So then I was suddenly being recognized in airports and on airplanes, and women were coming up to me in the street and talking about the character and what was going to happen next. And I was getting texts from Keith's friends. And people were saying, we're staying in Sunday night, we're ordering pizza, we put the kids to bed, and we can't wait to watch. And then I thought, wow, this is working.
Wait,
it was amazing.
What do you mean you suddenly got recognized?
Well,
what is that? Like nobody knew who you were before this?
no, but I haven't had a film that's besides Lion, which I play a real...
Yeah.
Which you were so supportive of from the beginning.
Great film.
But I haven't had a film that's really kind of penetrated into the psyche of the world for a long time.
And television is a whole different thing, being in people's homes and also, like you said, people waiting to see the next one and what's going to happen.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love being in people's homes.
Yeah.
So I'll come over. No.
That's good to know. She loves being in your homes.
But I feel closer to people because of it. So
I know that you got, you know, those scenes were intense. Those scenes were physical. You really got hurt, right?
I think I felt a sense of duty that I wanted to give truth to such a complicated story, and I wanted it to be incredibly real for the audience. And so I got lost in it, and I threw myself into it to the point where I would come home at night with, you know, bruises and really sore. I mean, he would grab me and really, and Alexander did not mean to do this. It was just, and I would never tell him that he was hurting me because I wanted him to commit to the scenes so that then when people watch them as an audience, they go, oh, I can feel that somehow this is real. And that was important to me because the storyline is about domestic abuse, and that's a very, very important, serious, relevant subject right now.
It was intense. It was amazing to watch. If you haven't seen it, yeah, she's in a dysfunctional relationship. just a heads up. So Lion, as you said, was up for an Academy Award, and a great film, beautiful film, and you got a lot of attention for the way you were clapping.
Ellen.
Did you know ahead of time that you clapped in a different way?
I don't clap like... I do not clap like that.
Well,
that is a weird lens.
No.
But...
No, the lens...
Okay, can you get that off?
The lens didn't do it to anybody else's fingers. It only...
Okay.
How can you make any noise like that? You're not even really clapping.
Because
tell me.
I borrowed, it's the Cinderella thing, you borrow these expensive jewels, and I'm like, I must not damage these diamonds because I have to give them back at midnight. And so I'm like clapping because I'm thinking, otherwise I'm gonna...
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and they went back beautifully intact.
Yeah.
Not a scratch on them.
That's more important than anything.
Because Keith's like, do not damage the diamonds.
Right. I don't know that diamonds are that fragile that you can. A lot of people clap with diamonds. Just so you know, you two were being a little too cautious with your diamonds. Have you not owned real diamonds before?
I have a real diamond.
Right.
And these are my diamonds.
Right. And let's see you clap right now. How do you clap?
I've worked on it.
Oh, good. All right, we're gonna go to break. Everybody clap like her in honor of her. Horrible. We'll be back. That's Nicole Kidman and the Beguiled. I'd like to hear how you describe it, because I was trying to describe it to somebody, because you think it starts up, the way it opens, you think, oh, this is a scary, creepy movie. And then it's not, and then it is.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it sort of twists and turns, but it's Sofia Coppola, who's, you know, as we all know, there is not enough female directors right now, and if you don't know, yeah. So part of my desire is to always support female directors and to try and make movies with them, if not once a year, at least once every, 18 months to 2 years. So
yeah, it's beautifully shot, and it was shot in Louisiana.
Yes.
In a creepy old plantation.
Yeah.
Which that had to be creepy just shooting there.
Yeah.
Weird, right?
It's the same plantation that Beyonce shot Lemonade.
Oh.
Yeah.
It does look familiar.
Yeah.
I do remember that entrance. I thought I did.
There's a tidbit.
Yeah. So it is your birthday. What, next month? You're turning 50.
50.
And is that a good thing? Yes. Right. Yeah.
Thrilled.
Yeah.
I mean, I know everyone says, "Oh, don't tell your age," and I'm like proudly 50.
Yeah. Good. Well, you look amazing. But I think there's such ageism in this town, and it's so crazy that that we're supposed to stay 20 or 30 or whatever.
Yeah.
We should be proud to say, I'm going to turn 60 in January. I'm happy to say that,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I don't bring it on.
It's just,
You're as young as you feel in your head, and you take care of yourself, and I think that's great.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. You look great though. All right. So, Giada is here, and we're gonna cook. Do you cook?
I'm the worst cook.
Really?
Yeah. I love to eat somebody's food that they cook.
Yes. I love to eat food that people cooked also. That's usually the food that is served. Someone has cooked it. Well, why don't you stick around, and both of us will learn from
work on
Giada,
it.
and we'll at least watch her. All right. Our next guest is a New York Times bestselling author and one of the most famous chefs in the world. Please welcome Giada De Laurentiis.
Yeah, you could cook. I'm gonna try. Hi. Good to see you. Nice to see you too.
Okay, so
What do you think?
well, I don't know what we're making.
All right, so we're gonna make some arancini.
Okay.
Artichoke arancini.
Arancini?
Yes.
It-
So let's roll some balls. Come on.
Let's
Ready?
roll.
We
Yes.
got some risotto.
All right.
We only have a few minutes. We
All
gotta
right.
get something done.
All right,
around here.
roll some balls.
So we've
Me
got-
too?
Yes, you. I'm just gonna stand here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, you too. So
I've
you
got
just
balls.
scoop it with the ice
Yeah.
cream scooper.
And what?
I've got it.
Okay.
How do you make this in the
Put it
first
there.
place, though?
In my
In
hand?
your hand. Yes. Now roll it. Have you
Well,
ever
why didn't I-
made any kind of ball
Balls?
before?
No, I'm not.
It's Nicole. Have you made meatballs or anything? Just look. Go ahead.
Oh, gosh. This is a family-friendly show.
Okay, so look.
Just
so I
to-
made some risotto. You guys have both had risotto before, right?
All right.
Anybody had risotto before?
Risotto, yes.
Yes.
Why
okay,
didn't you just say
leftovers
so?
risotto. In Italy, we make leftovers.
okay.
With the leftover risotto, we make little balls.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You dump in a little flour, just
Okay.
like this.
Right.
Then almond milk. Okay, then you take the ball like that and the little breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, but be delicate because Ellen, that
Good.
looks like dog food now.
Yes,
Ellen, it balls.
Look,
honey,
look.
balls. That's not a ball.
I
Ah!
think-
Oh my God! The woman who can't cook made
Wow,
the perfect ball.
that's amazing. All right, but look, now it's a ball.
Yeah.
It looks more like a hot dog. Hold
All
on
right.
a second.
All
Okay,
right.
ready?
Yes.
There.
All right, thanks.
Okay, take your ball.
All right, yep.
No, stop rolling it. Keep going. What are you doing?
I want
Let's go,
more
let's
on
go.
there.
Okay,
There
so
is a
do you
flame
know
there.
there is? Yeah. Well, the oil's already started to get heat. Oh, see, she's gutsy.
Yeah,
This
she
girl.
is.
So then you put them in for 2 or 3 minutes, and now, well, I think there's
Bad.
like, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Where's the
Okay, yeah.
timer?
There's the time. Oh, there's no timer, but listen.
When
listen,
do-
listen. You start eating,
I'm
I'll show you.
precise.
All
You're
right.
precise. Well, you can put a timer on. Do you have
Yeah.
a timer?
Well,
I
I
guess I'm
use
just
the
teaching
clock
Nicole
on the
there because
wall.
Ellen's left now.
No,
Yes,
Ellen
you
said
can put
she's
the
got
timer
no
in your
interest.
oven or get one of those.
Very good.
Forget it. Anyway, 2 or 3 minutes,
Because
and
you
you'll
do
start
it
to
all
see
by
them.
feeling, right?
Listen
Well,
to
you
what
can
she's
see
saying.
them. They're
I'm sorry.
golden. They're they're golden brown.
trying
See?
to learn.
Oh my God. They turn golden brown
You're
like
just
that.
eating.
Every time she starts to talk, you turn to me and tell me something.
Well, now Ellen's balls have fallen apart, so I'm going to turn it off because it's just making a mess of my
It's
work.
a mess in there. All right.
All right, let's
Okay.
move on.
Okay, we're moving on. Let's move on. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is pizza dough. For my restaurant.
Okay.
You're
there's
opening a
many
restaurant.
great cooks in the audience, am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I have a restaurant in Vegas at the Cromwell.
Right.
And now soon to open something else at Caesar's Palace across the street. And
Really?
maybe something on the East Coast too.
Oh,
if
wow.
I have the time. Yes.
Exciting.
Yes, yes, yes. It's all kind of fun.
Yes.
I'm one of the few ladies on the strip
That's
good.
what, and when we want to support
that don't
that.
actually strip, but like
Yeah,
one of the
on the
ladies that
strip.
only just cook.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, so
What
yeah,
are we-
it's really fun.
What, Andy? What do you want me to do?
What are we doing
he keeps
here?
Going, move it along. It's like
Yeah,
We're done. We're done.
What do you want me to do? Move it along.
Okay, I'm
say?
moving it
Move it
along.
along?
Put some olive oil
I
on it.
missed that. Oh, golly.
Oh,
okay,
geez.
okay, good.
Good thing
Done.
this isn't live.
Huh?
I said put olive oil. She's
Yeah,
doing it
put
right now.
olive oil.
I'm, okay,
I'm moving it along.
I'm gonna cut the clementines now because this
Yeah.
has clementines and fennel. Hey, do you remember the last time I was here? It was a long time ago. But
Yeah.
the last time I was here, we talked about anise seeds,
Uh-huh.
and you really loved those.
Did I?
I'm
So I
like
brought 'em
working
back.
hard here.
Supposed-
What are they? Anise seeds?
Yes, that's.
Oh, because they
Yeah.
looks like you're saying anus. Is that what you? That's why. I remember it now. Yes.
Yes, okay.
But they're anise.
Right. So these
Right.
are again.
Anise.
I brought them back for you.
Seeds. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing back
This
the
is
anise.
not going the way I was
Can I-
hoping.
yeah,
But
wait.
anyway,
What
no,
is-
you don't have to take.
Can I ask another
You
question?
don't have to take the skin off, honey.
But now you're taking it off.
No, I was just separating them because I was.
What's
busy
another
talking to
question?
you.
Move it along.
Isn't it? Isn't it meant to be relaxing, sort of? Like, that's what my problem is when I cook.
It's not
This
relaxing?
No, I get
No.
anxious and
Yeah.
anxiety, and most people when they're cooking...
But why? Who are you
Because
cooking
I
for that
don't know
makes
how to time everything.
Oh, well, then don't make so many things.
Well, she,
Just make one thing at a time.
she was making a fried egg and her drapes caught on fire.
Okay, moving along. I said moving along.
What are we making? Is that a pizza?
It's a focaccia
It's a focaccia.
with clementines and fennel. And look how
Oh.
pretty it looks.
Oh, that's great.
on.
I've-
How do you get it like that? It does not look like that.
I don't know.
It will after it's baked. Look, you could just go like this.
Giving up.
Look, it could be like a little happy face. Look.
Eating it again.
Oh my God. I'm gonna fix it. Look. There. There, it's all fixed.
Oh, whatever.
Why do I even do a cooking segment? I don't even know why I bother.
That sure is good.
It's a little tough.
It's
Nicole has been sitting there for like 5 hours. I hate doing these things for that reason.
I know you're not meant to criticize, but it's a little tough.
Anyway, a new season
Do
of
not let
New York
my
Stars
kids see that I
happening,
did
and
that.
That's really the only reason I'm here. Okay?
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's
when does it start?
Don't choke on the focaccia, please.
No.
We should get her some water.
No. So I have not seen you. Well, I saw you. I ran into you at a restaurant, but I haven't really congratulated you because the last time you were here, it was before award season, and you've won just about every award that there was to win for Big Little Lies. So congratulations. Yeah.
Yeah, that was an amazing journey with that show.
Yeah.
So, and it ain't over.
No, because it's look, we can't wait. And Meryl Streep joined the cast, which that's
Yeah, we got lucky. I
not
mean,
lucky. Who wouldn't want to be a part of that cast? Of course she'd want to do that.
But she signed on without having read any script, which is a big support of us
Yes.
as a group of women. She was like, I want to be in the coven, she
Yeah.
said. Which I thought was funny.
Yeah, she's
And
fantastic.
she's definitely in it now. She's and she plays Perry, who was my husband in Big Little Lies. And for anyone that hasn't seen it, she plays his mother, who comes back. That's how the show begins. Comes to live with me.
So we find out, wow, she's
Mother-in-law living with you.
yeah. That would explain a lot of things. That would you think, right?
Yes.
Is that what that is?
It will be unraveled. You'll see.
Yeah. I can't-
No more. I can tell you no more. I think I've already said too much.
Not really.
Is my problem.
No, she's the mother-in-law and she's living with you. I think that's not saying anything. Is she evil? Is she?
No more, Ellen. No more.
Isn't that hard though? Like you have
Yes.
all this information and you have like a couple of glasses of wine and you're out somewhere and you're like, yeah. Do you worry about that?
No, because I'm quite good at just, I mean, obviously I'm a producer on the series, so I'm the one who's going, shh, everyone has to be on
Who do you
lockdown.
worry about? Who has the big mouth? Reese, probably.
No!
I'm sure it's Reese.
No, probably the two of us have a bit of a big mouth, so we have to watch it, but, Reese
no. No, Reese, I know her well.
she doesn't.
Yeah. And I'm
She's
trying
a
to.
very good secret keeper.
Well, she's told me some things, and I'm trying to keep the secret. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you because I'm good at keeping secrets, but she's told me the entire plot line for this next season.
I think I've told my husband the entire
Well, he
plot line,
has to
but you're
know stuff.
allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Except he doesn't know the Aquaman storyline.
Yes. Now your
'Cause
kids.
they're on even bigger lockdown. Those comic book
I bet.
films are
Your
like,
kids
oh
must
my
be
God.
freaking out that you're in that.
Yes, that's the only thing that gives me any credibility with them. Did they show?
That's the only thing. Yeah, because they
in
can't.
terms of my career.
Right, because they can't watch Big Little Lies. They don't know how great you are in that because they're too young.
Yes, but they were in as extras in Big Little Lies.
Oh, really?
Yes, which
And-
I've never told anyone.
in
There,
this
there I
season?
am now being a big mouth.
Yeah. In this season or last
Coming up.
season? Coming up. I have.
Ask me about my cats.
Okay, I will. But by the way, I still have those the art that they made for me.
Yes.
Yeah, it's in my dressing room. I still have that. It was really sweet.
Isn't that?
Okay.
And they love you. And they want to be on the show.
Well, then they should be.
No, they're not allowed.
Why not?
Because.
All right. Let's talk about the cats, because you just started, you joined Instagram finally. Welcome aboard. Yeah. Why did you
Took
decide?
me a while.
Why did you decide to start?
Because it's a lovely contact with people.
Yes,
it's
it is.
actually very direct, and
Yeah.
it's nice, and to show a little bit of your life, and I just think it's a nice way to connect.
And there's some funny things on there. You're showing your cats. You have 2 cats.
I'm that person.
Yes.
That shows my animals.
What are their names?
A Ginger and Snow.
Okay. I'm gonna guess the white one's Snow.
Wrong.
That would be amazing. All right. So Ginger and Snow and
Sisters.
Okay.
They're sisters. They're from the same litter. So, anyway, is this of any?
No. Wow. So
I can't
This
believe
is-
you're not showing the belly, though. The one with her belly.
there's one with a
Ginger
belly.
has her belly.
All right.
Which is the highest form of trust of an animal, right?
Yes. Wow.
Come on.
That's a great picture. Yes.
This cat gorgeous
Yeah.
or what?
Yeah. So is that all you post? Is your cats?
Oh, it looks like. No.
Well,
Oh,
it seems like it.
But you love animals.
Well,
so
I
you're
do.
Supportive.
I don't even post that many cats. That's more than I post. All right, we're gonna take a break and.
I post fashion.
Yeah.
I post Keith every now and then.
Yes.
And I post the tarantula.
Yes, the tarantula. We'll talk. We're gonna take a break.
sorry.
I'm gonna show the tarantula. Your mouth, your big mouth is gonna.
I know.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back. We're back with Nicole Big Mouth Kidman. So, all right, so let's show this tarantula. So, was this Australia or here? Was this LA?
This was LA.
Okay, so there's a
people are
tarantula
like-
in your backyard. Was it just by itself?
Yes.
Like, it must
My
have.
kids saw it and screamed, and I went out and Keith was gigging. So I'm like, okay, I have to show that we're strong. And
You went and caught it.
Yeah.
Good
it was
for you.
so strong, that spider.
Really?
Yes, it was so strong.
Like
you
in
couldn't
the-
believe the power. That when I first put the glass over it, it tipped it over, and then I put it over again and then caught it. But we did release it.
Good. Did you release it at Reese's house?
Huh? No. She sent me a thing going, what? You're crazy. We hiked down, the girls and I, and we released it out into just the brush.
Good.
And, we actually kind of threw the jar and ran.
That's what
It
you
was
mean by
yeah,
release
because
it.
I was scared that it was going to be angry.
Yeah, well,
And it might chase us.
it probably would be more angry if you throw it than if you just released
We
it.
kind of gently threw it. And then the kids were like,
There's
what
no-
about the jar? And I said, forget the jar, don't worry.
Well, at least
that
you're
was the
teaching
real.
them that they can release it.
Yeah.
Do you know what Throwback Thursday is, by any chance?
Yes,
A
that's
lot of
the
people post throwback
Instagram.
pictures.
Yeah.
Yes. So we found you hadn't posted this yet, but we posted it for you. So,
Oh.
because
Oh, no.
When is this from?
I was 14.
14.
And they dyed my hair red. They did dye my hair red. Everyone thinks that that was my color, but they actually dyed it red because I got to do this ad and they wanted me to have red curly hair.
And did they curl? Did you get a perm?
No.
That was just like.
Anyway, can we get that off now?
Yes.
Gosh.
We can. Wow. Congratulations on this film. I was telling Nicole during the break how beautiful and how life-saving this film will be. I hope people go see it. It's important on so many levels.
Thank you.
And you have been working so much. You got nominated at 20 for an Oscar. Okay.
Oh my God.
But for those of you who have not seen the movie, explain what the movie is about. It's a true story.
Yeah, it's a true story about a boy, now man, named Garrett Conley, who was outed as gay by a friend of his at college, and his parents then suggested that he go to this program called Love in Action, and he, in order to save his relationship with his parents, obliged and went, and the movie is the unraveling of that.
And this Love in Action, it's conversion therapy. It's basically, it's legal in 36 states.
Yeah.
And a lot of parents think you can change your children's sexuality, so they send them to these places. They're not doctors. They don't have any degree.
Yeah.
They're just people who think they can change your sexuality. And it's frightening that in 36 states that's still legal, and it still goes on.
Yeah. It's also a movie. It's a movie about conversion therapy told through the lens of this specific family. And Garrett says a lot that he probably would not be alive today had it not been for the love of his mother, the love that they shared. So it feels like this is the heart of the movie, you know,
Yeah.
me and Nicole.
Yes, well, it is. It is.
Just me and you.
And you have. There's nobody else in the film.
But there we are.
But Lucas, you've been open about your sexuality,
Yeah.
and I think you made a statement that is really important for young people to hear, because
Yeah.
I think it's confusing for people. So will you tell people?
Yeah. So I was fortunate enough to be raised. I went to a progressive liberal arts school for my whole life, and in 6th grade, I had a health teacher who presented the idea of sexuality existing on a spectrum, that it's not really that you exist 100% one thing and 100% the other. And from that moment on, I always identified myself as existing within that spectrum, and I see it as something that's more fluid and it's not as black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm confused whenever I'm around Ryan Reynolds, or let's say. I can go on Justin Timberlake. I'm confused. Like, what's wrong with me? We're back with Nicole Kidman, Lucas Hedges, and joining us is another cast member from Boy Erased. Please welcome Troye Sivan. Hi, Troye. Okay, so first of all, and I said to you earlier, congratulations that you're a part of this film. This was really important for you to be a part of this, right?
You know, to be a part of a movie where, like, the goal is obviously to make a great movie, but way above that, there's a much, much, much bigger goal at hand here, and we're trying to make some, like, real, tangible change, and hopefully this movie is a step in that direction.
Yeah, I think it will be. I think it's a very important film for people to see. All right, so are we all competitive? I'm competitive. Is everybody competitive?
Me.
Sort of, yeah.
Depends what it is.
Okay, well, Lucas and I are on...
This maybe not so much, but
Well,
I'll try.
All right, we're against each other. It's Australians against Americans, and so we're on the same team. But that means that we're in. But you're in each. You're in the same pants, and we're in the same pants. And the goal is that I have to get whoever gets the most balls in their pants is going to win. So.
Excited?
Well, let's put the. I'll explain. Let's go over here and let's. So Lucas and Troye, you're over here, and.
Which one? Where are we?
Y'all are here, and you're facing this way. You and I are
What
trying
are
to
you
get
doing
these.
to us?
They're trying to get.
I get it. So we're
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So
I'm good. 10 people to
so I
put
did
my
the wrong
pants
thing.
on.
every morning people
Great.
put my pants on.
Okay.
The things I do for you, Ellen.
We ready? No, no. Go.
So much trouble. How? You are so strong. Okay, that's it. Try. Don't get involved.
How did that happen? I literally can't stand up.
I've got my balls. You know later.
All right. I think we won.
Sure.
I think so too.
I'm pretty sure.
Who counts it?
I don't think you got any. How many balls do you have in your?
Three.
All right. That
How
was
many did you get?
a lot.
You're so strong. Can I just say she's
How many
crazy
did you get?
competitive and crazy strong.
That's right.
I feel like we got.
Boy Erased opens in select
Never
theaters.
do this with you again.
Yes, you will. Boy Erased opens in select theaters this Friday. We'll be right back. You guys, between all of you sitting here, you have made over $4 billion at the box office. That is a lot of power right here. Wow. I did that math this morning.
You did. Thank you.
I did the math for you this morning, so you should ask for more money.
Roughly, yeah. Okay. All right.
Especially if you all go as a package.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a great cast. I mean, what a great movie. I'll talk about that later because I want to talk about other things first. But the movie is fantastic. It's incredible, and you're unrecognizable as Megyn Kelly. It's crazy.
Thanks,
I kept looking for what they did to you. I was like,
Yeah.
where? Really? So what happened here? I wanted to ask that.
Oh. I was doing a film in London, and I tore the ligament off the bone of my thumb, and then came back and checked it out, and I ended up with 3 surgeries on my arm.
How did you do that, by the way?
I was fighting a very big guy, and he had like a armored vest on, and my thumb got stuck inside his vest, and he decided to make a sharp move, and my whole thumb just went back.
And did you know that at the time that you did that?
I fell to my knees and cried like a girl.
And then you also injured your vocal cords doing...
Oh my God.
Let's go medical.
Y'all been as injured. I mean, are you a liability like she is on a set? Because it seems like she shouldn't be hired anymore.
We have a matching injury.
We have a
Matching scar, don't you?
We both had a fusion done in our necks by the same doctor. Same disc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suddenly we've turned into Dr. Oz here. I don't know why. All right. First of all, have y'all known each other before you got involved in this movie?
Yes.
How did you all meet?
God, Nicole and I met. I have very vivid memories of meeting Nicole for the first time because I was just so awestruck. I was at a MTV Movie Awards ceremony, and they asked me to present. And I was just on the red carpet taking photos, and out of the peripheral of my eye, I saw Nicole Kidman and had like a small seizure. I remember touching that velvet jacket, and I was like, even her jacket is so soft. A total stalker.
And then when did you meet Margot?
We passed each other at a photo shoot.
Yeah, I met you first.
Just kind of like in and out.
in passing, and then
I had a horrible fear. I had to shoot somewhat naked, and I had this horrible fear that you saw that, and so I couldn't make eye contact with you.
No, I didn't see.
Okay.
I didn't.
I just wanted to clear that up.
I'm glad we're nodding it out now.
All right, fantastic.
What were you shooting naked? Like a photo shoot?
Yeah, it was for W. We were all doing a thing for W, and none of the clothes fit me.
So you just... That's how those nude things happen. Because we always think it's planned, but it's just the clothes didn't fit.
She was clothed when I met her, but it was shortly after that moment. And then I met Nicole at the Oscar. Maybe we'd met before that, but I remember...
We did the W
We
cover.
did the W cover. Yeah, that's right.
We've done it. W is the big
This is how we
thing.
all
Yeah,
went together.
but we did a cover together.
And then I
We were
talked
wearing
to you
gloves.
properly on at the Oscars, and I brought my mum, and I told my mum to like play it cool and not freak out over anyone. And then I turned my back for 5 seconds, and she's talking to Nicole Kidman, and I was like hissing at her. I was like, "Mom, leave Nicole alone. Get over here. Get over here." And she was like, "She talked to me first." And Nicole had so kindly found out like my mum's name and had tried to make her feel comfortable and welcome. She was gone over to have a chat, but I ruined it.
Everybody
so
is
nice.
my mum.
She's got a great mum, just so everybody knows.
Just so everybody knows. It's so funny, everybody is so excited to meet you. That's very flattering that everybody is like flipping out when they go to meet you and touch your soft clothing.
Yeah.
This is not soft. This is very, very rough.
Is it?
I'll still touch it.
Yeah, it's nice.
What is it? It is. It's not soft.
It's
but
sort
it's
of
nice.
a Hessian, isn't it?
It's what?
A Hessian?
What's a Hessian?
Hessian, like a Hessian stuff.
It's a fabric.
Hessian is a fabric?
Yes.
I don't know Hessian.
I know a Hessian, not this Hessian.
What else would you like to know? Your pants are wool.
Well,
This here is leather.
This is her hidden talent.
I
and denim.
I know most fabrics. I just don't.
Just
don't
not
know.
Hessian.
I was raised Christian Science. I don't know a lot of fabrics. All right, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to see the world premiere of the trailer of the new movie Bombshell. We'll be back. Nicole Kidman, Margot Robbie. The audience saw it and loved it. They loved the movie. You saw it last night, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's really, really good. And this was kind of your project, right? How did you get involved with this?
It was a script that was sent to my company to possibly produce and maybe for me to work on as an actor. And everybody at my company knew that this was an incredible gift because Charles Randolph wrote an incredibly powerful script. He's the Academy Award winner of The Big Short. So we knew that we had something very special.
And you knew you wanted these two ladies to be in it with you?
This was like literally a dream come true for me right here.
It's amazing. It's an amazing cast.
The whole cast, the whole cast are just, it's just an amazing group of people. But we've been talking today and we've kind of had this conversation quite a bit, how rare it is where you get to work with so many women, where you get to have an experience where you get to work with people who you so admire and to not just see them on a red carpet, but to have a working experience with them.
The fact that, like you say, to have so many women on a set, it needs to happen as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the...
Exactly.
You play Gretchen Carlson, and I'm looking for what they did to you, too, because it was really hard. You probably spent more time in the makeup chair.
Not that
Yeah,
much.
you did.
A little bit.
How
No,
long
I
did-
think John had the most. John Lithgow plays Roger Ailes. I
Right.
think he had the most, yeah.
So, and basically, it's the story of these three women who worked at Fox who take down Roger Ailes, who had been sexually abusing or been inappropriate with women for a long time, before Fox even. And has Megan reached out to you?
No. So we used a lot of source material in finding the story, and also spoke to a lot of women who were part of the story. Some of them were still working at Fox. Some of them really didn't want their names out there. And so as a team, we've just decided to really kind of protect our sources. Megan is fully aware of the film, and I'm really hoping that she'll see it.
Oh, of course she'll see it.
We want everybody to see it who's involved in the story.
I want, men and women, but especially women, to see it, and so that they know that, the first tiny sign of this, you just get out of the room and you don't let this happen to you.
Yeah.
You must have been in the makeup chair. I mean, your character is fictional, but
I had false lashes.
God, how long did that take to put the lashes on?
They did some contouring. It was exhausting.
Contouring in here?
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of lip gloss.
God,
So
look at
much
you.
lip
Wait,
gloss.
which side is the actress? I can't tell
It was a real transformation.
Which is the character?
Yeah, I know it's.
How do you do it?
That's actually a wig, an amazing wig.
Oh, wow, and then you had to get a wig.
And I had to get a wig.
Wow,
off and-
that's amazing.
Yeah,
God,
I
Marta.
suffer from my aunt.
All right, we have to take a break. We'll be back. Back with Charlize, Nicole, and Margot. And so the other day, you recently said you were shockingly single. So shockingly single means you don't want. I'm shocked myself. I'm sure you're shocked. We're all shocked that you're single. So shockingly single is appropriate for you to say. So Nicole and Margot and I, we're gonna help you. We're gonna show two men, and it's a game. It's called Who Would Charlize Rather? All right. Don't feel sorry for her. We're going to find her somebody today. All right, we're going to show two men.
I thought I was in a relationship with both of you.
Yeah, she's not single.
No, they're married. They're married, so they can't help you. All right. So we're going to show two men, and we're going to decide. Y'all probably know her a little better than I do, because I really haven't hung out with her, but I like to think that we're best friends. So let's show two men, and let's see who will narrow it down. Drake or The Weeknd? I'm going to say Drake is probably more her type than The Weeknd.
But am I the Drake's type?
It's
Drake?
no.
Be a little too old for him.
No.
I think Abel.
All right, we'll go.
I'm going
Abel is
to
The
side
Weeknd.
with Margot,
Yeah.
and I'll go, I mean,
really nice.
All right, I think he's nice too. All right, we'll say Abel. All right, let's get
are
rid
they
of Drake.
single?
We don't know.
Semantics.
Milo or The Weeknd?
Oh, the audience is getting in on the action. I love it.
Do you know Milo?
I know
No,
Milo. I know Milo.
All right. I know
Lovely.
Milo also.
Absolutely
Compatible
lovely, right?
for Charlize?
I
or-
think he's sweet. I don't know if he's single. I
No,
know
I
that
don't think he's single.
Guys, we should
Ellen,
probably
this is
start
really
with single
good, right?
men. That would be a good place to start.
Listen.
Don't you guys think?
Yeah.
What do we think? Are we going to go to Milo now?
Sure.
All right, the audience seems Milo or
Oh, he's my brother. This is gonna get awkward.
oh. Do you know him that well?
Yeah, he literally is my brother.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's then Trevor, and let's get rid of Milo. All right.
This is fun.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah. I'm into
You're
it
good at
now.
this game.
I love Trevor.
Okay, yeah, I love Trevor.
Trevor or Jake?
Oh.
Do you know Jake?
I know Jake, yes.
Okay, but
Yeah.
he's not your brother. You don't you don't know him as well as.
I don't know him that well.
Okay,
no.
then let's get rid of Trevor. Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes, I
think
adore
you should
him.
pick
He's
Michael B.
amazing.
Jordan.
I love him.
Could be good.
Yes.
No,
Stay open.
Yes. All right, let's Michael B. Jordan. I think we're not going to be able to top Michael.
Yeah,
Let's
I
keep-
don't think you can top. No.
Oh, Harry Styles.
Guys, a good game.
could be his mother.
Right.
I literally could be his mother.
I bet you he likes older
I bet
women.
he likes older women. He's very mature.
So incredibly.
You know how long he's been messing? He's probably
I'm
ready
actually
for old.
thinking that is a really good match.
Yeah.
You're out of your mind, Nicole.
All right.
I think stick with Michael.
All right, stick with
Thank
Michael.
God.
Michael
Okay,
or
okay,
Lenny
okay,
Kravitz.
okay.
Oh, Lenny Kravitz is so cool too.
Do you know Lenny?
I know Lenny a little bit,
Yep.
yes.
Have you ever dated him?
No, I've never dated Lenny.
Yeah. He's very single. He's
Okay.
What do you
This is awkward.
Oh, did you date
Move
him?
on.
Yeah.
What? You dated him?
Yes.
Just move on. This is
Sorry. I shouldn't have put you
You're
in this spot.
dead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
I
was
did.
sitting in this position.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right.
I love Lenny. He's.
Right, we've moved on.
so
We've
recommend
moved on.
him.
We've moved on.
All right.
We don't
He's
care anymore.
lovely.
All right.
We're on to Brad Pitt.
We lost him. He's gone.
Yes. They took him
I
away.
did not date
Snooze,
Brad.
lose.
All right.
No.
But I
Brad?
apparently did. I had a
Entire relationship that I didn't even know
Because you
about.
you sat with him at the
No,
shack.
we did it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I think we're going to stick with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
with it.
What happened,
all right.
to, what happened to
really
Harry
nice.
Styles?
Michael, come on.
That'd be awesome.
Your face.
Can you imagine?
Oh my God. Your face.
Imagine if all of them were lined up out the back just waiting.
And then they just left.
Isn't there a TV show that
Lined
does
up,
that?
The rest just turn around and leave.
Yeah.
Lord, oh my God.
All right, Bombshell is in theaters. Andy is ready for this game to be over. And we're going to play a game to raise some money right now. It's called Don't Burst My Bubbly. All right, it's kind of like hot potato. You see, this is a balloon right here. It's going to keep filling until it bursts. If it bursts on you, you're out. And then we will play with whoever is remaining.
Is it a good idea to play with such accident-prone people?
Yeah, well, we'll see. All right, I'm going to ask a trivia question, and whoever has the balloon, you have to answer. You cannot pass the balloon until you get the answer correct. When you do, you get one right. You pass it to whoever you want. If Nicole wins, Bubbly will donate $5,000. If Charlize wins, Bubbly will donate $10,000. If Margot wins, Bubbly will donate $15,000 to Susan G. Komen.
Why am I so low?
I'm not
The
sure.
odds are against
I
me.
really
They think
want
I'm
you to
bad at
win. It's more money.
Can we work as a team?
Everybody just settle down. Okay. Charlize, we're starting with you. Who wrote Macbeth? Macbeth.
I know.
Pass it. What you said.
Shakespeare.
What's the longest river in the world?
Oh, the Nile.
All right, pass to whoever you want. All right, what do you call a baby kangaroo?
Can I answer it?
You're supposed to answer it.
A Joey.
Yes.
I get the game now.
God, they're not that smart, are they? The opposite sides.
Hurry up!
Opposite sides of dice always add up to what?
7?
Yes.
Oh.
Ooh. What does the F stand for in FBI?
Federal?
Yes. Oh, what are 3 things you love about me?
Oh, your warmth, your humor, and your sass.
Oh, God.
All right.
Oh, God.
What's the largest organ on the body?
The skin.
Yes. If you could be any bird, what kind of bird would you be?
Yes!
All right.
You 15.
You're out.
You were 15.
All right.
Great.
She
No,
won.
she doesn't win.
No.
She's out.
Oh.
Come stand over here by me.
Do you want to take
No,
over for
we
me?
want her to win.
Ready?
No. Oh, yes.
What are three things you love about Keith Urban? Go.
Oh, his heart, his mind, his soul,
Okay.
his
In
his
Fahrenheit,
mouth,
at what
his
temperature
hair.
does water freeze?
Freeze? Help me. What is it? What is it?
I didn't hear the question.
32.
What was the?
Who was the 44th president of the United States?
Oh.
I'm Australian. Who? Quick.
Obama.
Obama.
Who invented the movie camera?
Edison?
Yes.
Edison?
What is the only U.S. state made up entirely of islands?
Hawaii.
Yes.
Woo!
How many pints are in a gallon?
Oh, God, I don't know. Tell me.
8.
8! I think I'm out.
All right.
I'm out.
All right. You won, but you couldn't have done it without her. So Bubbly is going to donate $30,000 to